Let's talk about this injury situation because the Patriots have a few, but some guys are getting healthy again.
Guys are getting healthy. Here's the key one, Steve, that I would say on the offensive line. Vidarian Lowe didn't practice, knee injury. Michael Jordan, who's been starting at left guard the first 3 games, didn't practice with an ankle injury. So potentially a whole new left side for the Patriots on the offensive line. Sidy Sow, as Nick mentioned, back at left guard, and this was a full pads practice, so wanted to see how he responded. I think he looks like he's good to go. Left tackle, huge question mark, Steve. And I'll tell you why that's huge in this game against the 49ers. They have a defensive end, outside linebacker, Nick Bosa.
That can bring it.
He is a feared pass rusher, and you might have, if Caden Wallace, who started at left tackle in the last game, the rookie, if he can't go, Steve, you might have Demontre Jacobs, who you picked up on waivers from the Broncos as your starting left tackle against Nick Bosa.
How did we get in this situation? How did the Patriots get in this situation? With so many guys getting hurt.
So you got injuries happen. I mean, you see it around the league, Steve.
But we're only week 3.
And Chuks Okorafor, the veteran they signed, left. So you get a guy leaves, you get 2 injuries, and that's a tough spot to be. If that's the case, Steve, a lot of help. Tight end eligible, a 6th offensive lineman, put him right next to him, and just double Bosa.
You got to double Bosa. And backs have to block.
Backs have to block. I don't think
saying that a couple times.
Steve,
backs have to block.
And I don't think it's been great all the time with the backs.
Been getting killed.
And it's not just the offensive line, with the blitz pickup. So I think right now, for the Patriots, if they can just get those guys in, it could be a sunny outlook, Steve, if they can just get a couple of those offensive linemen in there.
And backs have to block.
That's right.
Try saying that.
There you go. There you go.
Jacoby Brissett has taken a lot of big hits. Why? Because backs have to block. And he keeps getting up. His teammates are in awe of his toughness. Today, the Pats quarterback was asked how much his past NFL experience helps him deal with adversity.
I actually reflected on a lot of situations and times that I've been in my career, only playing, not playing, different seasons of how things gone. And I think over this last couple of days, I really reflected and it puts a lot of things in perspective from a holistic viewpoint, but also like from a a day-to-day it was funny that I actually did reflect.
I like him. I'm telling you, I like his composure. Yeah. I like the way he carries himself.
Yeah.
He's saying the right things. The ultimate teammate. It's a good thing he's big and strong.
Wow. Steve, 30 hits he's taken through 3 games. I mean, it's unsustainable if this continues.
And people want Drake May to play. It's like...
I would be very careful with that. And Gerard Mayo was asked today, too, would he sign a veteran? And he said they're not considering that at this time. So if Jacoby gets hurt, it would be Drake May coming in. I don't know if you noticed on Jacoby's right wrist, I mean, like a piece of skin just taken off as he's talking there today. I'm looking at it, and I said it really shows you the beating that he's taken. So
Mike, when he goes down and you see him getting up, you feel his pain. I mean, there's a close-up a lot of times on his helmet and his face, and he grimaces, and you're like, oh, just get up, get up.
His toughness is resonating through the locker room, Steve.
That's good.
Drake May said on the sideline of this last game, he went up to him and said, way to represent all the quarterbacks out there with your toughness. So I think when you talk about people want to see Drake May, I think in the locker room, they're behind Jacoby Brissett because they see what he's putting out for the team, Steve. He's taking the hits.
And he's not the linebacker, he's the quarterback.
Exactly.
He's the quarterback.
That's right. And so, they got to tighten it up, run the ball more to protect him.
Run the ball.
That's right.
And sometimes he's going to have to run it. That's what he was able to do in the first game, Mike. He was able to pick up some first downs with his legs.
That's right. And a little bit more of that.
Slide, Jacoby. Right. Please slide.
And Steve, I'll say this 49ers defense is not like not a feared unit. Like, you can move the ball on them. You can run the ball on them. So there could be some opportunity there.